Croatia scored in the 90th minute against Portugal, the stadium erupted, players celebrating, and then the goal got ruled out for offside. Nobody on the pitch spotted it in real time. No linesman raised a flag. But in a room full of screens, a system that tracks 29 points on every player's body and reads a sensor inside the ball 500 times per second had already flagged it before anyone else processed what happened. This is what refereeing looks like at the 2026 World Cup, and it's weirder and more impressive than most people realize. Let's start with the ball, because this part sounds the most like science fiction. The official 2026 World Cup ball, the Adidas Trionda, has a motion sensor built into its center. That sensor is an IMU, an inertial measurement unit, and it records the ball's movement 500 times every single second, not 30 times like a normal camera, not 50, 500. Every spin, every deflection, every contact gets logged and streamed in real time to the Video Operations Center, where the VAR officials work. Here's why that matters. The hardest thing to judge in an offside call is the exact millisecond the ball was played. That's the frozen point in time you check player positions against. A normal camera can miss it. The ball's own sensor cannot, because it physically feels the contact the moment it happens and transmits that data instantly. So before a single replay is even pulled up, the system already knows precisely when the ball left the player's foot. Now here's where it gets genuinely strange. Before the tournament, FIFA scanned all 1,248 players across the 48 squads, capturing each body in about a second. That lets the system rebuild each player as a 3D avatar on the pitch during matches. During a game, 12 dedicated cameras around each stadium follow every player at 50 frames per second, tracking 29 points on each body, joints, and extremities. Think about what that means at any moment. The system knows where your shoulder is, your knee, your foot in 3 dimensions for every player, 50 times a second. When a potential offside happens, it combines the exact moment of ball contact with the 3D positions of every relevant player and draws the offside line automatically down to roughly 10 centimeters. That 3D reconstruction is what you see on the broadcast, those animated skeleton figures showing exactly where each body part was when the ball was played. People picture VAR as one person watching a screen. The real setup is more like a mission control center. The team has every broadcast camera, plus 16 optical tracking cameras working with AI-powered 3D avatars of each player. When an incident happens, they check it immediately. For most plays, it's fast and invisible. For goals or red cards, if they believe a clear error was made, they alert the referee and recommend a review. For 2026, VAR can now step in on more situations too. Corner kick decisions, incorrect second yellows, and mistaken identity cases. And for offside, the system now sends an automated audio alert straight into the linesman's earpiece the moment the AI detects a clear violation. He doesn't wait for the VAR room. But one detail people miss: the technology never makes the final call. It only provides evidence. Referees still review it, confirm it, and communicate the decision. FIFA designed it that way on purpose. Here's the part worth thinking about. VAR was meant to fix clear, obvious errors, but in doing so, it made football more precise than human intuition can process. A player can be ruled offside by a body part a few centimeters past the line at a moment lasting milliseconds. Technically correct, but it doesn't always feel right. The human brain watching can't process that detail in real time. The technology sees things we physically cannot. So you get moments like Croatia's disallowed goal, where the players, fans, and commentators all saw a goal, and a sensor in a ball saw something else. Whether that's good for the sport is debatable, but the technology is remarkable. 48 teams, 104 matches, refereed in part by a ball that feels when it's touched and cameras that know where your elbow is. So next time you see a VAR decision, picture what's behind it. A sensor firing 500 times a second inside a ball, 12 cameras building live 3D skeletons of every player, an AI drawing offside lines automatically and whispering the result into a linesman's ear before he's even raised his flag. Football has always been a human sport, but the referees now have a machine for a colleague, and unlike the human ones, it never blinks.